Hello, welcome to HIS 114, U.S. History to 1870. In this course, we will be exploring several hundred years of American history. We will begin by exploring Native American history and cultures in North America. Then we will examine the history and impact of European exploration, colonization, and settlement. We will explore the history of the British North American colonies from 1607 up to 1776. We will examine the history of the American Revolution, the War of 1812, the formation of the U.S. Constitution. We will study the history of American slavery. And finally, we will study the history of the Civil War and Reconstruction. So we're covering a very broad span of American history and a variety of different topics. I hope that you will find it to be an interesting journey over the course of the next 6 weeks. Our course formally begins on Thursday. My name is Daniel Smith, and I will be the instructor for the course. I've been teaching here at Bay Path University in the one-day program and online program for a number of years. I began teaching at the American Women's College of Bay Path University in 2008, and I look forward to working with you all. I teach a variety of history courses. My background is in history. I have a bachelor's degree in history from Syracuse University and a master's degree in history from SUNY Cortland. I also completed additional coursework at the graduate level in history at the University at Albany. I've taught HIS 114 in the past, as well as HIS 115, which covers American history from 1870 to the present, and I've also taught HIS 315, Contemporary American History from 1945 to the present, as well as a course on Latino and Latina history in the United States, and a variety of other courses here at Bay Path. This is the first time I've taught HIS 114 since the course has been substantially revised. New course content has been developed, and I look forward to working with you with this newly redeveloped course. So a few things that I'd like to address in this opening introductory video. One thing is the text for the course. We don't have a traditional textbook. We don't have a physical textbook that you purchase at the bookstore. Rather, what we ask is that you purchase access essentially to an e-text, an electronic text. And the text is called Boundless, and you're asked to purchase an access code to Boundless for $29.99, and that will grant you access to Boundless throughout the course. And there are instructions in Canvas for how to purchase the access to Boundless. So if you go to the Canvas homepage, you'll be able to find instructions for how to actually purchase access to Boundless, which you will need as a resource in order to complete the course. Now, there are a few introductory activities for the course, some of which you may have already completed or already engaged with, or not. One is to review the syllabus and to post a response about the syllabus. So you're asked to look over the syllabus. The syllabus is rather lengthy and detailed, which I think is a good thing in some respects. So you're asked to look over the syllabus, familiarize yourself with it. It contains a lot of important, I think, useful information. What we'll be covering in each of the 6 weeks of the course, what types of assignments you'll have as addressed in the syllabus. And you're asked to post a comment about the syllabus. Specifically, you're asked to comment upon what topic in the course you're most looking forward to addressing. Is there one particular time period or one particular event that's mentioned in the syllabus that you find most interesting? So that's one discussion that you're asked to post a response to as a sort of introduction to the course. You're also asked to participate in another discussion where you briefly introduce yourself. You're asked to share just a bit of information about yourself. You can really share anything that you'd like. Your name, what you're studying here at Bay Path, what your interests are. You could share how far along you are in your program. Um, if you're working, what kind of field you're working in, or what your career aspirations are for the future. Um, Anything about your family that you'd like to share. Feel free to share anything that you feel comfortable sharing with the class in this sort of introductory welcome message. So the hope is that even in the days prior to the actual start of the course, that you and your fellow classmates, as well as you and myself, will become acquainted with each other, at least in this virtual environment. So a few other important notes. I would encourage you to reach out to me anytime that you have questions or concerns. My contact information is on the syllabus, and it's also in an announcement that I posted. The best way to reach me generally is email. So you have my email address. Feel free to email me any questions that you have. My cell phone information is also provided. That's 315-335-6446. Feel free to call me. If I can't answer, you can leave a message and I'll certainly get back to you. Just leave a number where I can contact you. You could also send me a text message if you prefer, and I can respond to you in that way as well. So whichever way is most convenient for you. There's also a messaging feature through Canvas, and there's actually a discussion forum for any generalized course concerns. So this would be, for example, you find that, hopefully this won't happen, but one of the links in the course isn't working for you. Any sort of generalized concern that would be a concern not only for you, but for other students in the class, you could post a course question in Canvas as well. All other students would be able to see the questions posted in that course concern folder. So if you have an individual question about your grade or something of that nature that you wouldn't want other students to see, you'd want to email me, most likely would be the best way to communicate. There's also a messaging feature through Canvas through which you can send message that goes to my email as well. I will check my email on a regular basis, and I will get back to you quickly. Over the course of the semester, I'll get back to you certainly within 24 hours if you have any questions or concerns. In terms of the course setup and how you'll be evaluated or graded, there are basically 3 different types of graded assignments for the course. One is discussion boards. If you've participated in online courses at Bay Path University in the past, you've likely encountered discussion boards. A discussion board is where I, as the instructor or the course developer, has posted a question. The question relates to the course content, the course readings and materials, and you are asked to post an initial response to the question, to type a response to the question, and to post your response. Myself and all students in the class will be able to see your response. And then, and this is important, you are asked to respond to at least 2 other people's comments over the course of the week. So for each discussion board, you should be making a total of a minimum of 3 posts. Your own initial response to the question, and then a response to at least 2 other persons' comments. Responding to other people's comments, you can respond to me, or you can respond to your fellow classmates. There is a bit of guidance. We want to be cordial and professional in our communications with each other. There may be times when we disagree, and certainly disagreement is welcomed in the discussion forum, but we do want to be professional in our disagreement and not attack each other on a personal level or insult other students or things of that nature. It's generally not an issue, but something that's at least worth commenting upon or introducing as a concept. Those discussion boards are worth 50 points each, a total of 30% of your grade for the course. You are asked to participate in blogs. This is also based on the course content. You'll be writing responses to the course content as blog posts. And you have actually 5 blog posts that you'll be completing, which are worth a total of 475 points. about 47.5% of your grade for the course. Many of these involve the analysis of primary sources of first-hand accounts of the past. And then the third type of assignment that you have is at the end of the course for week 6, you're asked to write a fairly substantial essay, a research essay that you'll be submitting, which is worth 225 points, or 22.5% of your grade for the course. There are no exams for the course. There are required readings, certainly. I look forward to working with you all over the course of the semester. Again, please feel free to send me any questions or comments that you have, or if you need assistance with anything, please reach out to me. If I don't know the question, if I don't know the answer to a question that you have, I'll certainly reach out and get you an answer as soon as possible. I generally know who to ask if I don't know the answer, so please contact me with any questions or concerns that you have. And I really look forward to working with you all.